meron po tayong pagbaba sa fireworks-related injuries for 2016. We would like to extend our gratitude for the support of other national government agencies, the local government, the non-government organizations like EcoWaste, and the media during the anti-firecracker campaigns. Every year, we see things that we need to strengthen in order to achieve our goal. And eventually, we do hope that we will attain zero casualties from fireworks and firecrackers during the holidays. The cooperation of our local government units to organize public fireworks displays contribute to the success of this campaign. As of 6 a.m. today, January 1, 2017, a total of 350 fireworks-related injuries were recorded by the 50 DOH Sentinel sites. This is 60%, 60% lower than the 5-year average of 2011 to 2015, and lower also by 60% as compared to the same period last year. Of the total 350 cases, 348 were from firecrackers and fireworks injuries. 2 cases are from ingestion. 132 or 38% of the cases were caused by piccolo, a prohibited firecracker in the country, and other fireworks causing injuries are quitties, 13%, luces, 5%, and fountain, 5%. Most fireworks-related injuries, again, come from the National Capital Region with 60% or 211 cases, followed by Western Visayas or Region 6 with 10% of the cases, Central Luzon with 8% of the cases. In NCR, most cases came again from Manila City with 38% of the cases, from Quezon City with 23% of the cases, and from Marikina City with 11%. Majority of the cases are still children below 15 years old, or 58%. The fireworks and firecrackers-related injury surveillance of DOH started December 21 and will end January 5, 2017. Consolidated report of 50 hospitals across the country will be disclosed on January 6, 2017. Nais namin pakiusapan lalong-lalo na ang mga bata at ang kanilang mga magulang. Bantayan po ang mga bata na huwag mamulot ng paputok na nagkalat sa kalsada. Siguraduhin din na pumunta sa ospital kung ikaw ay nagkasugat ng dahil sa paputok. Maliit man o malaki ang sugat ng inyong makuha. Dapat pa rin itong lapatan ng tamang gamot. Ang tetano ay nakamamatay at ito ay nakukuha sa sugat na nanggagaling mula sa paputok. So, muli ang panawagan natin ay magpatingin agad sa lahat ng mga nagkaroon ng firecracker injuries at kahit na maliit ang sugat, hugasan ng mabuti at dalhin agad sa ospital. Ngayong 2017, bigyan natin ng magandang simula ang ating pamilya. Hangad ng DOH na magkaroon tayo ng isang malusog, ligtas at manigong bagong taon. Maraming salamat. So, yes. So, this is the data on fireworks-related injury surveillance for 2016. Next. So, ito po ngayon tayo sa press conference on January 1, 2017. Yes. At ang ating kampanya, Iwas Paputok, Fireworks Display ang Patol. And our objective to determine the number of fireworks-related injuries from the online National Electronic Injury Surveillance System, and to compare trends of firework-related injuries in the previous year to come up with policies that will prevent injuries in future years. Our methodology: online daily reporting from 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. the following day. Runs from December 21 to January 5 and from selected Sentinel hospitals nationwide. 32 are DOH, 4 LGUs, 13 private, and from UPPGH. So case definition: fireworks-related injury case was defined as any person who sustained injury from fireworks in any form. Firecracker ingestion case is any person who ingested a firecracker intentionally or accidentally. So this is the distribution of the cases for since 2005 up to 2015. So makikita po natin na it has plateaued at an average of 1,000 cases per year. So in 2015, the number of cases was 932. The highest was 2006, I like to report 1,306. That was the year that Davao banned all firecrackers. But in the rest of the country, it was higher. So in Davao that year, I was regional director, and Dr. Tayag called me, could not believe it. We had only 2 cases of firecracker injuries. Next. So this is now for 2016, since December 21, so averaging about 1 case per day, or as much as 5 cases in December 25, and then a sharp increase by December 31 and January 1. So the total number for this year is 350 cases nationwide, with majority of them reported in the last 2 days, December 30, then 31, and then January 1. And as we can see, there is a 60% decline from the same period in 2015. So the total fireworks injuries is 874 in 2015 and 350 by January 1, 2017. And this represents a 60% increase or decrease. Yes, we have saved 524 cases from fireworks-related injuries because of our concerted effort, on our media campaign, our advocacies for no individual use of firecrackers. So also the ingestion rate, although there has been an increase because we had 1 case reported in 2015 and now we have 2 cases, 0 deaths. And the distribution of injuries per region, so we still see NCR is number 1 at the bottom, with almost 60% of all cases being reported, followed by Region 6 with 10% of all the cases reported, and followed closely by Region 3 and 4A with 8% and 7% respectively. So in NCR, it's still Manila City with 81 reported injuries, or 38% of the total for NCR, and Quezon City 48 injuries with 23% of the total cases for NCR, and Marikina City with 23 injuries and 11% of the total for NCR. Okay? So majority, 84% of the cases are males, and the age range is from 2 years old. This is very sad, ano? Children are really affected to 71 years old. So kahit na senior citizens are also affected. And the median age is 13 years old. So a large majority of the cases are below 15 years old, or 58%. And blast without amputation is 83%. Eye injuries is still very high at 18%. And blast with amputation, we have 5 cases. Ito yung 5 cases ng blast injuries with amputation. And what's very sad is case number 3, the 3 years old from Cabanatuan City, Nueva Ecija, on December 30. Okay? Passive, no? Ibig sabihin, nanunood lang yung bata. Or namumulot ng firecrackers. And the 3 are active, a 23-year-old male, a 6-year-old male, and a 33-year-old male. No, active. Dalawang passive, yung 3-year-old male and the 8-year-old male. Okay? Yan po yung hand nung 3 years old na passive firecracker injury. 3 years old male from Cabanatuan City. So that's the right hand. And this is a very young patient, so he has to live with a disability for the rest of his life. Okay. So, the distribution of cases involvement, passive. So, yung mga bystanders lang po ito, or hindi talaga sila yung nagsisindi, nadadamay pa rin po. 35% or 121. This is very sad. And the active users is 65%. Next. It's still in the streets, no? 65%. In the home, 31%, and others, meaning baka sa institution or sa workplace and other places. And then illegal is still majority, 55%. The legal fireworks can also cause injuries, no, at 40%, and unknown whether it's legal or illegal, 5%. So, number 1 pa rin po ang piccolo, which is an illegal firework. And then we have the following fireworks, squitties, which is legal, luces, and fountain. Another illegal firework is boga. So, yan po yung distribution ng body parts affected. So, the hand is really the majority, 51%, but you can see it's the entire body that can be affected. No? Even the head, the eyes, the abdomen, no? Kasi mga ligaw na paputok, they can hit you at any part of the body, even the foot. Okay? So we have the ingestion. There are 2 cases. A 6-year-old male from Cainta, Rizal, on December 22, who accidentally placed the luces between his teeth. Okay, but the patient was treated and was sent home. And then a 4-year-old male, okay, ingested the firecracker, the pop, because the brother thought that it was medicine and gave it to his younger brother. But the patient is well and was sent home. Okay, so once again, iwas paputok, fireworks display ang patok. But incidentally, we would like to also report to you one very sad story. of a stray bullet that was reported only this evening from Malabon and is now confined at the Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center because the patient is a 15-year-old girl and was just watching the fireworks display and a stray bullet hit her head and the injury is very damaging to the brain and that's why we called on Dr. Montana. This is one of our saddest incidents for this new year that a patient is brought to the emergency room of the Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center and with head injuries due to stray bullets. So, yan po yung ating, and from the PNP, we noted that there are 2 patients from Taguig Pateros Hospital, which is not a DOH Sentinel, so we were not able to capture this data, but we also have 1 patient from East Avenue Medical Center and was brought to, from Payatas and was brought to East Avenue. But the near fatal injury is from the 15-year-old patient from Malabon that is now in Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center.
Thank you, Secretary Pial, and now we invite them here for your questions. Please identify yourself and the organization you represent. Send them the microphone. Wala. Okay. Speak loud.
To further elaborate on the 15-year-old girl sa Malabon, can we parang get just a specific number? Ilan po yung total na total victims na stray bullets na verify?
As of now, our data shows that we have 4 that has reached the hospital. Because we know the PNP has a different data because they get even those that didn't result in injury. So we have 4 and the 1 patient that is near fatal is now in Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center. So I will ask Dr. Montana to elaborate on the 15-year-old patient from Malabon. Dito na lang si Dr. Montana. Okay. Wala tayo. Dito na lang siya. Dito ka na lang. Yan. Okay.
Ito po 15 years old na female na dinala po sa amin. Nangyari po 11:45 p.m. kagabi, December 31. Nanonood lang po ng fireworks display, tinamaan po siya sa... Bigla lang po siya natumba nung dinala po sa amin ng mga 1 o'clock in the morning. May tama po siya dito po sa right po dito po sa may bunbunan. At lumusot po, hindi po lumusot yung bala, tumama po sa may left parieto occipital area, dito po sa may right side. Nag-cross po siya from right to left sa tupama po. Medyo malalim yung tama ng bala sa corpus callosum. So we cannot perform an operation, it will be more damaging to the patient. However, as of now, the patient is on ventilator. We have provided all the medicines, binigyan po namin, kaya lang very, very poor po yung prognosis. Ang Glasgow po namin, tinitingnan, ang pinakamataas po ay 15, pinakamababa po is 3, nasa 4 na lang po siya. Ibig sabihin, ang kalat na po yung at malamang po hindi po maganda ang magiging result para sa patient.
So, hindi know anong klaseng bullet yung tumama sa kanya?
As of now, we cannot evaluate kung anong klaseng bullet kasi kung tinitingnan po kasi namin by CT scan, nagkakaroon po ng MRI para nagkakaroon ng hindi namin talaga makita kung anong type ng bullet. Wala pa po sa aming confirmation ng PNP, but we think that it is a stray bullet kasi nanonood lang siya, tapos bigla lang natumba.
Ano yung po ngayon, sir?
Deep coma.
Glasgow 4.
Glasgow 4.
Pinakamababa is 3.
Sir, sabi niyo parang very damaging kapag inoperahan niyo pa siya, sir. So ano yung parang next step na pwede natin gawin to actually save? Ano ba yung mga options natin to save her life?
Now we are giving support sa pasyente. Binibigyan namin ng, as of now, we are decompressing the brain. Naka-ventilator yung pasyente because affected yung kanyang paghinga. Kasi yung mga controls ng wala. But as of now, we have given the necessary anti-tetanus, we've given antibiotics, binigyan namin ng pahupa ng edema or yung pamamaga ng brain, binibigyan namin siya. At iba pang suporta. However, kung gagawin ang operasyon at itutuloy namin ito, malabang kung bumuti yung kanyang kondisyon at na-explain namin kasi very sensitive, mas lalong marami kang magtatamaan, masisirang parte para punin mo lang yun sa loob. Kung minsan iniiwan natin ang
She needs a miracle and we did prayers for her. Next one.
Save na isa po sa Secretary, saan po natin natin yung significant decrease po sa number of fireworks or firecrackers?
I think it was also because of our campaign collectively. The media helped a lot, and the local government unit and the PNP. At isa pa pong tinitingnan namin kasi I've been to the provinces in recent days, from Maguindanao, Cotabato, Davao. I was in Ilocos just yesterday. And perception kasi ng mga tao, parang natatakot na silang magpaputok dahil kay Presidente na alam nila he is very well known for implementing the firecrackers and fireworks ban in Davao City. So they have this impression that somehow they will get caught or they will be punished if they do fireworks and firecrackers. But alam na po natin na hindi naman po na tuloy yung pagpirma ng executive order, but just the fact that we actually floated that idea, nagkaroon na ng konting misgivings o hesitance ang ating mga kababayan sa pagpapabuto.
Secretary, good morning. Dexter Daligo sa Nizem. Ano pa paano natin na i-consider na yung 350 ay lahat din sa Pilipinas dahil 50 hospitals ang report natin? Ano ba yung mga hospital na madalas pagdahan ng mga pasyente?
Ito po yung ating trend, no? For the past 11 years, we have been monitoring from 2005 to 2015, and then this year as well. Ito po yung talagang base hospitals natin for the firecrackers and fireworks injuries. So nakita po natin sa data na for the past 10 years na talagang mga 1,000 yung average. So bumaba tayo ng 350, that's a remarkable or very significant decline na hindi natin pwedeng sabihin na nagkataon lang. Kasi malaki ho yung binaba. Okay. Yes.
Please.
Provinas is among David and Manila for the record example, is it the lowest that we
Yes.
reported ever since?
Okay. Ito po ang lowest as of January 1. Pero reminder lang po kasi baka sabihin nyo paiba-iba ng report ng Department of Health. Hanggang January 5 pa po yung ating surveillance and magbabago pa po yung numero. But as of January 1, compared to the same period in the last 10 years, this is the lowest ever. Ito.
Yes, please.
May Kevin Manalo from PINAS. Second year elaborate more than sa executive order. Kailan po natin ito actively push?
Actually, tapos na ho yung complete staff work ng DOH at ng Presidential Management Staff. So, ang inaasahan ko po na within this month, and I will be pushing for Malacanang issuance as early as possible so that we can avoid all these unnecessary injuries. Kahit na 350 po yan, that is still a lot of misery, a lot of disability, especially the 3-year-old. No? Passive yun. Wala siyang, ayaw niya magpaputok, pero nadamay pa rin siya. And of course, we can actually monitor better the stray bullets if we don't have the corresponding firecrackers firing up, no? Mapipinpoint natin yung mga nagpapaputok during this season if we eliminate the firecrackers. So we hope that the executive order will be signed as soon as possible. And the Department of Health, I think also the Department of Environment and Natural Resources have been pushing for this to be implemented and signed.
More questions?
So magkakaroon na lang ng specific place for fireworks?
Yes, fireworks display. Wala na firecrackers. Okay.
So can we have statements for the last time today from Secretary of God as a last minute appeal for those who will still use firecrackers?
So, pinapanawagan po natin ang ating mga kababayan. Mga 60% lower na po tayo ng firecracker injuries for the past 10 years. Sana po wag na po natin ipatuloy ang paggamit ng firecrackers, fireworks, kahit na po bystander kasi nadadamay. At sa mga kabataan, wag na po niyong gamitin, wag na po tayong mamulot na mga fireworks and firecrackers na hindi pumutok. At sa mga naputukan, kasi may mga hindi pa siguro nagpupunta sa ospital, warning lang po natin, kahit na maliit yung sugat, ay pwede pong pagmulan ng tetano. So, ine-expect po natin na sana magsipuntahan pa rin po kayo sa ating mga ospital para magamot kayo. Para hindi nyo ikamatay ang maliit na sugat at mamatay dahil sa tetano.
Well, thank you so much. We'd like to thank Undersecretary Bayugo, Director Montana, and Secretary Ubiol. We also have Director Irma Asuncion, Director Lindon Gisoy, Director Mario Baquilod, and Director Ariel Valencia, and the rest of the DOH and ASEC Trustee Laksamana, and all the officials of the DOH and the media. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! All for health! All for health! All for health! Towards health for all! Achieve! Na-achieve na natin.